Okay, what's up, guys? I am doing my best to reset my sleep schedule because it's been totally fucked ever since I was sick. I'm exhausted. I actually tried. Well, let's get this started first. I didn't clean out the coffee maker yet, though it's not due to a lack of trying. I went and I got the vinegar, but I don't think I have enough. So the plan today is to go to the store, get some more vinegar. I'm almost out of coffee filters and half and half. Why am I out of breath? Oh, I just did push-ups. That's why. There's this content creator I love. It's like Emily LaRover or whatever. I opened my phone to uh, I opened my phone to record this video, right? And partially because I'm tired, I think. I'm lacking focus and I'm distracted. And she popped up and she was like, "You're scrolling, but you could be doing push ups." 20 push ups now. So I did 20 push ups. That's why I'm out of breath. But it's kind of pathetic that 20 push-ups gets me out of breath. It's just that's how out of shape I am. I used to do 3 sets of 30. I did almost 100 push-ups. Anyways, I can't focus because I'm sleep deprived right now. Let's make coffee and hope that wakes me up. So, what we're doing today is we're going to try mixing the hazelnut and the French vanilla. So we're gonna do 3 scoops of the hazelnut because the hazelnut was just kind of too potent yesterday. The second one I made was better than the first one. I think I added more cream and sugar to it. It kind of tasted like a Lucky Charms marshmallow. All right, so there's 3 of this, and then we're gonna add 2 of the French vanilla. Oh, I'm like tired in the way that my body just hurts. I attempted to sleep at a normal time last night. Normal for me, kind of. It was like 1 or 2 a.m. or something like that. And the weird thing is, I was like tired, right? I thought I would be able to fall asleep and kind of reset my sleep schedule. I was like yawning and stuff, I think, or just felt tired. I don't remember exactly. But I literally just laid awake for like 2 or 3 hours and I could not fall asleep despite how tired I felt. And now I'm like exhausted, tired, and it's something like 9 or 10 in the morning. I don't know. The clock on the microwave and the I don't remember resetting that. The stove says 10:06, but I really don't remember resetting that because um, I shut the power off to the whole house when I was working on fixing the dryer, rewiring in the circuit box, and I haven't reset the. It's not right. But why does it say a time? It's 9:33 according to my phone. But it says it says a time on the oven. Maybe because I just turned the oven on to make the pizza and it just chose a random time and decided that was the time. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna be rambling today because I'm sleep deprived, and this is how I get. I really want that second wind to hit. I used to be able to get the second wind all the time. That's one of the ways I was able to stream for 24 hours plus, you know? If I just powered through, that second wind would hit. And I don't know if I'm just getting older or if there's something else going on, but I just can't ever find that second wind anymore, you know? Part of me, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but part of me is wondering if it did have to do with the COVID vaccine, right? Because it wasn't until after I got that I started experiencing occasional chronic fatigue. And ever since then, no, I have had the second wind since then, I think, right? I don't know. I now I kind of want to go back on my stream history and see when the last time I actually did a stream that was longer than 24 hours was, and see if it was before I got the jab. But I don't know. The big thing right now is I just need to stay up as long as possible. Hopefully I can stay up at the very least to like 10 o'clock tonight. I don't think I'm going to be streaming because the video is still uploading. The internet is so abysmally slow that it's taken like 2 days to upload 2 videos. So yeah, fuck that. Now, the nice thing is that I've been getting most of the edits done. I don't like I said before. I don't do. I said this before. I'm just mumbling because I'm exhausted. I don't really do actual edits on the stream. All I do is I chop out like the 5 to 10 minutes at the beginning of the stream starting soon screen, and then I normalize the volume to make it better for YouTube. But that takes a while. Like, it nowhere near as long as uploading, but it does take several hours to render like a 10-hour stream, right? So it also converts it from MKV to MP4, which is a better YouTube upload format. But the reason I record in MKV is so that I have full audio track separation. But now we're getting highly technical and to weird shit. But yeah, so the coffee's ready, or at least close enough to ready. Let's go ahead and try this French vanilla hazelnut mix. See what it tastes like. It smells pretty good. So I don't really know what I want to talk about today. I didn't have a plan. I almost always have a plan when I start one of these videos, but I guess my brain hasn't reset since the last one because I literally haven't slept yet since the last video. There's a I did record like a ramen testing video. I tried this stuff. The hot and spicy chicken. It was all right. I feel like the uh the golden standard of like instant ramen is these Maruchan instant lunch cups. This is still better, but if you like the spiciness of like chili flavor, it's worth trying that. The thing that I did like about it was bigger, right? It was like 1.5 times bigger. And I'm a fat ass, so more food is always better. I don't know if I left enough room for cream. It looks kind of dark. Let's see what it tastes like. It's pretty good. I think it needs sugar though. It definitely needs sugar because it has that weird, aggressive French vanilla aftertaste. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna throw some of the brown sugar in. Um, I kind of got the car mostly figured out, but also not really at all. It's not even my mom's car. Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's not even my car. It's my mom's car. But of course, it's my problem. It's been sitting in the backyard, leaking oil into the yard for over a year now. It's got a pretty bad oil leak. So it's like the most frustrating thing. Uh they they were like, we need you to keep the car. You can't get rid of it, even though nobody is going to drive it. And it leaks oil constantly. But you can't allow it to put oil stains on the brand new driveway. So they got like this rubber mat for me to put under it. And I told them never to get the car in the first place. It is a Chevy Cruze. I forget what year. It's pretty old at this point. And I don't know how they don't do like any kind of research ever. I did just like one Google on consumer reports or whatever. And this is the only time I have ever seen this on a vehicle consumer report before. It had like a big red stamp that said, avoid this like the plague. This Chevy Cruze has a history of more mechanical problems than like any other car I've ever seen. It's got a turbo that is constantly causing problems. Uh, a really pretty ridiculous oil leak that they've just never been able to get rid of. I don't want to know how much money they spent on car maintenance and yearly inspections for this thing. And I've literally been trying to get them. First of all, I told them they never should have bought it in the first place. Second of all, I've been trying to tell them to get rid of this shit for years. And now, for like over a year, no one has driven it for an entire year. and it just sits in the backyard because they like can't find the oil leak and can't fix it. And my dad was like super anal about like, oh, well, it can't do any oil stains on the driveway. So they got this like rubber mat, but the oil leak is so bad that it just ran up over the edges of the rubber mat and onto the driveway anyways. So um, the only thing I could really do, because I don't have any of the papers for it, it's not in my name or anything, I can't get rid of it, um, was to drive it through the backyard and just leave it back there. There is like a row of pine trees, and I did a little bit of searching online, and apparently pine needles are insanely good at absorbing things like oil. So I literally just parked it on the mat of pine needles beneath the pine tree, and it's been sitting there for over a year now. I managed to get uh, recently when the guys came to install the new dryer. One of the dudes asked about it, and I was like, yes, please take it. Get this piece of shit out of my backyard. I'm sick of it being an eyesore that's destroying the environment, right? But so I finally got my dad to agree to sell it. Apparently, he like talked to some junk guys about taking it before because he had a quote from them. I don't know why he never just had them take it. This problem could have been solved like forever ago, and it's still just fucking up my life and causing me to waste a whole bunch of time dealing with their bullshit. I'm like, why? I'm so sick of constantly feeling when I'm interacting with my parents like I'm just trying to contain a couple toddlers, you know? And my mom's nowhere near as bad as my dad, to be clear. It's mostly my dad that I have a lot of the issues with. We do a lot better these days than we used to. I do want to say I truly love my dad, and I appreciate all the things he's done for me, but I'm also at this point very sick of him just standing in the way of my success through like, well, we're not gonna go that far because I don't want to piss him off. You know, I know a lot of this gets back to him, but I'm just being honest. And if he's got a problem with my honesty, then he really needs to take a look in the mirror, you know? But I spent like most of the night just cleaning out all of their stuff. I have like half of a contractor sized garbage bag, a third of a contractor sized garbage bag of a bunch of random shit that they just left in the car. And I got that all cleaned out. I spent about 20 minutes trying to jumpstart it, and it just wouldn't start. It's possible I might be able to get it to start if I were to like pull off the battery leads and clean off the connectors and stuff because there's a little bit of corrosion. But it is my problem, but it shouldn't be my problem, right? It's such a huge waste of my time. It doesn't belong to me. I'm probably not going to see a single cent from it being sold, and all it does is get in the way. It's a fucking eyesore, and it's literally poisoning the yard, you know? But and the craziest thing too is he doesn't even have the title here. It's like back in Pittsburgh. And even if he did, I don't know if I can act as a liaison to help make it over. And um, I've got to play like fucking the telephone game where I'm just this middleman between the guy that wants the car and my dad that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing with the car. And it's just a fucking endless waste of time and bullshit. And I told them not even to bring the car up here in the first place. I said, if you want to keep it, just leave it back in Pittsburgh. That way, you guys have a car to use back there. Because they don't have a car in Pittsburgh when they go. They still have that house, by the way, even though no one fucking lives there. Um, it just sits there and rots. And they'll go occasionally to like clean a few things up. There's still things I want from there that I haven't been able to get up here just because of like all the ridiculous bullshit hoops I have to jump through constantly. And when they're back there, they either need to just like ask people for rides or use an Uber. They absolutely should have just left that car in Pittsburgh so they had a vehicle to use when they come back from the Caribbean. And it's just nothing they do makes any sense to me. They waste so much time and money and energy, and to the point where they end up wasting my time and money and energy. And then they like wonder why I can't get my fucking life together. And it's because they won't get out of the fucking way. Anyways, I guess I probably shouldn't do these videos when I'm this tired because I just ran about shit I normally don't say because I don't want to create backlash. Like, we've had these conversations so many times, but they're just so immature that instead of like taking it to heart, uh, my dad will just like give me the silent treatment or just be mad at me and like find really passive aggressive ways to punish me. It is ridiculous. Like, it's so frustrating. All I want to do is have a simple, straightforward life with a little bit of success. But like, I can't live my life because even though I'm a 35-year-old fucking man, my parents won't just leave me alone and let me be successful. Uh, I feel like uh, I feel like I'm a bird that never learned to fly because every time I try to leave the nest, they just like tie a lasso around my fucking neck and strap me to the tree, you know? Anyways, um, yeah, well, I guess I figured out what I was talking about today. So I'm just like in maniac sleep deprived mode right now. I'm going to drink this entire pot of coffee and see if I can stay awake until this dude calls. I don't even know what I'm supposed to tell him. Like, I can't get the car started, but he's still kind of interested in it. Probably gonna talk me down, and now I need to be like a negotiator from like the original agreed upon price. And then there's this weird thing where my dad's like, oh, well, it's okay if he wants to take it now. And then we can get we could get him the title halfway through December. I'm like, that's just such a weird legal situation to put someone in that I don't even want to be involved with. But at the same time, I just want the piece of shit gone. So I don't know what to do about the situation. And like, I just wish this wasn't my problem. Like, why the fuck do I have to deal with this bullshit? All I want to do, I've got a fucking job application test that I need to take. One of the job applications I submitted, it like progressed to the next stage, and they sent me an email and they're like, cool, take this like aptitude test or whatever. And I don't have time to take the fucking aptitude test because I'm dealing with this fucking bullshit car shit. I have till like December 1st to take it, but still, it's like, it just never ends. I wish there were. I'm not even looking forward to going to Trans Siberian Orchestra anymore this year. I like agreed to go originally, but now I've changed my mind, and I honestly don't feel like I can tell them that I've changed my mind anymore because it just it's going to be a whole bunch of bullshit drama cuz they just like don't respect me as an individual basically. I'm just like a fucking accessory to them is what I feel like. Anyways, that's probably enough for one day. I I should just delete this video and not post it, but honestly, I don't care at this point. I'm going to post this, and then I'm going to post the ramen video too. Uh, Normally, when I do like the food reviews and stuff, I've only been uploading them to YouTube, but we'll upload it to Instagram and TikTok, I think, and just see what happens. I've got a whole bunch of random instant noodles that I collected over a couple months from Aldi's when I had the chance. There's like teriyaki ramen, there's like pad thai, and then kung pao, and then this one is a different pad thai that's also got a red curry and a green curry, and I want to try all those and see what they're like. But yeah, at least I feel a little bit energized now. Maybe I just need to start ranting angrily about things every time I get tired. But no, I know what's probably going to happen. Like 20 minutes from now, I'm going to crash because of all the energy I spent on this video. But, anyways, I am not going to be streaming today, unfortunately, because the internet's so abysmally slow that the videos are still uploading, and I wasn't able to sleep last night, so I'm not gonna have the energy to stream anyways. I realized yesterday that I said Happy Thanksgiving because I kind of thought like today slash tomorrow was Thanksgiving, but it's actually not until the 27th. And the reason I thought that was because my family is my I don't think my parents are coming into town, nor my sister or brother, but I'm gonna see the rest of my extended family. Um, we're celebrating on the 26th, I believe. I've got to check the Facebook event. And Thanksgiving is one of the holidays that always messes with me. I'm not very good at keeping track of holidays, but it's any of the ones that it's like the fourth Thursday of the month. I I never remember when that shit is. Uh like why not just make it a specific date? It's so frustrating to have holidays that move when I can barely even remember the holidays that don't move, you know? Just like, you know what? Better yet, just make every holiday, every big holiday of each month on the last day of each month, the way Halloween is. Halloween's the best holiday. It's the simplest holiday. There's no like airs you need to put on. Everyone just shows up and has fun. And like I've heard people complain about like the commercialization of Halloween. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Halloween is the least commercialized holiday of all of them. Like, sure, you can buy a really expensive costume if you want to, but you don't even need to do that. Literally, the best costumes are like someone that took a cardboard box and like some fucking extra dryer vent stuff they had lying around and made a robot out of it, right? Uh, if you want to, you can stay at your house and put out candy or like throw a Halloween party, but none of that is necessary. As opposed to like all the other holidays where you're like expected to buy people things as part of the holiday, right? Anyways, I'm ranting about everything now. Uh, God knows what's next on the chopping block. So I should probably just wrap this up and get back to work. I don't even know what I'm working on today. It's hard to focus when I'm this sleep deprived because I couldn't sleep. And my only goal for today really is to make sure I'm awake for that phone call that like shouldn't even be my responsibility but has absolutely become my problem about figuring out what the fuck to do with the vehicle, even though I probably don't have the answers for the guy he's gonna want because I need to play a fucking telephone game with someone that's just chilling in the Caribbean islands while I'm up here getting prepared to try and survive the fucking winter. And I hate snow and cold and never wanted to be in this place anyways, but I was dumb enough to agree to come do this and now I'm fucking stuck here. But anyways, um I'm just gonna keep editing the videos. I'm up to October on the edits. I'm almost through October. Uh, the uploads are still September because those end up being way slower because the internet's abysmal here. That's like the thing that annoys me the most, right? One of the only reasons I even agreed to do this in the first place was because they made it sound so simple. They were like, oh, you'll just go up there and you'll stay there for free and you'll renovate it and then you'll be able to do your streaming and your content creation and work on your music. And then they get like literally the shittiest internet possible. It's not even connected to a wire. It's a fucking goddamn box that sits in the living room that connects the entire house to mobile internet. And it's just like, how am I? It's like trying to win a NASCAR race with a flat tire. And I am so sick of it. Like, it's just, I should have known better. But they say hindsight's 2020, right? I've at this point I've finally accepted that I just can't trust anyone at all anymore. Like, especially not any promises from my parents. And it's a really unfortunate thing, but it's just the truth. Because, like, literally everyone fucks me over. And I just need to find a way to clear a path for myself. But yeah, so the plan today is just do laundry because I'm still working through the backlog of laundry from when I was sick. I have another contractor bag that's actually full of laundry, and that reminds me I need to go move some to the dryer right now and start the next load. But yeah, so the plan for today is to just do laundry, work on video uploads. Well, not uploads. The uploads are just gonna take forever. One of them's done. The other one is at like 70%. And I got to the point where I realized I'm not gonna be streaming tonight anyways. So I started the next two, and hopefully those will be done by tomorrow. But God knows. Um, and I'm going to work on the edits, get those converted to an uploadable form, and maybe I just need to like chill on some Warframe or something. I generally have this rule where except on Saturdays when it's my day off, I can't play video games unless I'm streaming. Saturday I can do whatever the fuck I want because I'm just chilling. But clearly I'm a little stressed out at the moment. So maybe once the current video finishes rendering, because I can't really play a game while that's rendering since it's using the GPU, I just take a little break, make myself some food, and then chill on Warframe, watch some slop tubers on YouTube or something. Because I think I'm at the end of my rope today. But my only goal right now is to survive 2025. Literally, my only goal is to survive 2025. And we'll see what happens in 2026. I'm getting really close to finally working on a video that I've been planning for years, but I don't have time to work on it when I have to keep dealing with my parents' bullshit constantly. And I just wish they would grow up and handle their own shit. It's like I've said that 5 times. I'm just repeating myself. I'm just ranting. I am going to uh, drink all this coffee, this entire pot of coffee. That's right. I need to go grocery shopping. I should probably do that before I get too tired, or maybe I'm already too tired to do that. Because a lot of people don't realize, but driving tired is just as dangerous, if not more dangerous, than driving drunk. So even though I'm only going like a mile or two, the vast majority of vehicle accidents happen within like 2 miles of your house. So I probably shouldn't drive today. We'll get the vinegar to clean the coffee maker out tomorrow. I think I still have like 3 coffee filters, and I definitely still have enough coffee creamer for tomorrow. So I'll just put that off till tomorrow. I don't want to risk hurting anyone by driving when I'm not awake enough to do so. So, yeah, today I am just going to edit the videos, wait for that phone call, fold some laundry, maybe watch a Diary of a CEO episode. It's been, I think, a couple weeks since I did that, and I love that. Although that's not super high energy, so maybe that puts me to sleep. I love Diary of a CEO, but it's one of those things where you kind of need um, to be locked in and listening to it. It's not like uh, some random YouTuber reacting to like how evil Hassan is or how stupid iDubbbz is, right? That shit's kind of just funny and high energy. But um, especially depending on who the guest is, uh, listening to Diary of a CEO takes some focus. So maybe that's too much for my brain today. Uh, I'm just rambling. I need to stop the video. Guys, please like, subscribe, follow. I actually recorded the ramen video before this, but I didn't upload it yet. I totally forgot because I was dealing with the car bullshit all night. And then I got tired and I was like, hey, this is like kind of a semi normal time to go to sleep. Maybe I can go to sleep right now and fix my sleep schedule. And then I just laid there, unable to fall asleep for like 2 or 3 fucking hours. And now I'm just up. And at this point, I'm like, I'm just going to go until I'm so inhumanly exhausted that I have no option but to pass out. And I just hope I can make it to like 8 or 10 o'clock tonight, with like your weird time. 20 or 2200 hours for normal people. Anyways, I will see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe for more crash out content. I haven't even ever really crashed out. I'm sure you guys would love to see me crash out. Crash out content is kind of fun. Uh, Maybe I'll be the new crash out king. Take the crown from Fousey too. Like, subscribe, follow, do all the things. Share it with your friends about a angry, balding, middle-aged guy that's pissed off at the world. I love all of you, and God bless America. Peace.